Hey guys, Dave here. I'm coming here from Thailand. I'm actually in Phuket at the moment, and it's quite early in the morning. It's only about 7 o'clock in the morning, so this party is just getting started. You can hear some music pumping behind me already. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and they're already doing this. And so what I'm going to share with you in today's video is basically like how to have an amazing state in the morning. How to get yourself in an amazing state every morning. And it's really not that complicated. The benefits of doing something like this, the benefits of having a morning ritual that get you in an amazing state are just so important, because in today's life, everyone's obviously, quite busy, right? We live in a really busy time in our lives. And also the internet is never been like it has before. It's just exploding. And, I think that we can get distracted very easily in our lives. We can get very distracted from all the things that can, take our time and pull us away from what we see as important in our lives. So basically this morning ritual is a way for you to kind of get into a great state, get your energy levels up, and so that, throughout the whole day, you generally have this capacity within yourself. You have this energy within yourself. You have this feeling within yourself that you just feel really good. You feel unshakable. You feel indestructible. All right, so let's go through some of the things I personally do for a morning routine. And this is only some of them. There's probably so many different things you can do. And that's the thing. You might get some ideas from what I share with you in this video about what you might want to do for a morning routine. All right, so one of the things I do every morning, and by the way, this is in the first hour of the day. You want to try these things in the first hour of the day, and I'll tell you why you want to do these things in the first hour of the day. Because in the first hour of the day, it's like your conscious mind is a little bit asleep, but your subconscious mind obviously is always listening. It's always taking information in. It's always learning. It's always adapting. So the conscious mind, if you can kind of bypass that, because that's kind of like the security guard for your subconscious mind. If you can get into your subconscious and make change while the security guard, the conscious mind, is asleep, you're going to find that change is so much easier. If you can get into your mind while your conscious mind is still asleep, if you can get into your subconscious mind, then it's so much easier to make change. And so the first hour of the day is that point where your conscious mind is still kind of half asleep. It's a bit drowsy, and so it's so much easier to make change in your mind, your body, your soul, and your emotions in that time. All right, so that's where I'm going to go with this video. I'm going to give you some strategies or some things you can implement in that first hour of the day. Yes, you can do them anytime. You can do them, any time of day, any time of night. But for some reason, in the first hour of the day is when I personally choose to do them, and I would encourage you to try the same. All right. So what are they? Here's some of the things in no particular order. One of them, the first thing is making your bed every morning. Make your bed every morning. Years ago, I learned this from a guy called Jerry Clark, and he was interviewing a Marine, and for some reason the Marine said the one thing that he did every morning was just made his bed every morning. And the reason why he said he did that was because it reminds you that you're the creator. You're the creator of your day. And so just that one little thing I've been practicing for over 10 years now, it's just that thing that gets your day flowing. It's like, you've actually done one thing already, and it starts to create some momentum for the rest of your day, all right? And I think that's the key word, momentum. If you can do one thing and do it really well, even though it takes like 2-3 minutes, it kind of sets something in motion for the rest of your day that, I'm in control here, and I can create things, I can make things happen through my day, all right? And plus, at least it makes your room clean, right? When you get back into your room. So the second thing I would practice is, about 10 minutes of meditation. 10 minutes of meditation. And why would you do meditation? Well, basically it relaxes your mind. It relaxes, it calms down your mind. And your mind is, unfortunately, not always your biggest asset when it comes to your success. Sometimes it's actually your biggest hindrance, because, hey, it's your mind that is causing all the stress in your life. It's the mind that's causing all the anxiety. It's causing all the depression. It can also cause a lot of great emotions too, but it's honestly, it's one of those things where you need to sometimes learn to calm it down, and the best time is in the morning. Now, I practice 10 minutes a day, and the process is, I actually learned from a book called Mending the Mind, Mending the Body by Joan Borisenko, I think her name is, Joan Borisenko. And it's really great strategies, simply just breathing in and out, diaphragmatic breathing, and also, on the exhale, saying the word relax, and also, just noticing and acknowledging when your mind goes to different thoughts, because your mind just wanders and just wanders and it wanders. So you want to actually just watch your mind and observe. And when you do notice that it's kind of wandered off, you just acknowledge it and you say thanks for sharing, or just maybe label whatever it's thinking about, and then come back to the breathing and the word. Like, I always have a word on the exhale, which is relax, but you might have your own word. And the idea of the word that you repeat is it actually just helps to kind of bring you back to that moment, bring you back to the present moment. There's so many good books on meditation. One I read recently was called Unplug. As I said, the one before was called Mending the Mind, Mending the Body by Joan Borisenko. And I would encourage you to actually, read any book on meditation, or maybe even do a course or class in meditation. It's such a powerful thing. I could probably make a video just on meditation, but it's such a powerful thing. One really interesting statistic was, I read a book called Tools of the Titans by Tim Ferriss. And he's the same guy who wrote the book, The 4-Hour Workweek. And in that book, Tools of the Titans, he interviewed, I think, so many different people, a couple hundred people. And about 85% of those people that he interviewed actually did some kind of meditation. And they're all successful people, whether they're millionaires, billionaires, famous, entrepreneurs, really wealthy. So it seems to be a common denominator with successful people, right? So join that club just by doing meditation. Or maybe not, but either way, I encourage you to do meditation for whatever reason it is for you. And I'm actually on this pool top of this hotel here, and we're starting to get a little bit noisy. We've got some guests coming in, and I'm just going to carry on with this video anyway. All right, so that was the second thing for the morning routine. The third thing is questions. The power of questions, guys, is incredible. So what questions am I talking about? Well, once again, it's getting really noisy down here. But the power of questions is incredible. So I have 5 questions I ask myself every morning. And the reason why I ask myself questions is because questions direct your focus, right? And focus, whatever you focus on is going to be real for you. Whatever you focus on, you start to feel, right? And I guess, what's one of those sayings? Whatever's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. So you actually want to focus on what is right in your life. Focus on what is great in your life. Focus on the things that are going really well. Because whatever you focus on expands, right? Whatever you focus on, you get more of. Whatever you focus on more, you're going to attract more into your life, and you're going to feel it more. So here's 5 quality questions I've been using for years, and I didn't make these up. I learned them from a guy called Jerry Clark. And so here's the 5 questions. The first one is, what are you positive about in your life right now? What are you positive about in your life right now? And how does that make you feel? And you might spend about a minute or so on each question, really thinking about it. And I'm just going to fly through the questions here, but you can, if you choose, you can pause the tape, pause your phone, and just go through the questions. So the second one is, what are you pumped up about in your life right now? What are you pumped up, or what are you excited about in your life right now? And how does that make you feel? The third question is, what are you purposefully pursuing in your life right now? Or what are you focused on achieving in your life right now? And fourth question is, what are you thankful about in your life right now? Or what are you grateful for about in your life right now? And how does that make you feel? And when you answer the questions, you really want to kind of think from your heart, like feel it from your heart. And something I would encourage also is do these questions with like some music in the background, maybe not heavy metal music, but something that's gonna make you feel good, bring some energy to it. And the last question number 5 is, what are you committed to in your life right now? What's something that you're committed to in your life right now? And how does that make you feel? So there you go, guys. There's like 5 powerful questions that I would encourage you to focus on, and they just get you feeling really good, right? They'll get your focus happening on the right things in your life, and all these things you're doing the first hour of the day, because that's when your mind is the most, your subconscious is going to take it all in. As I said, your conscious mind is kind of a little bit half asleep, so you can impact your subconscious more. All right, so that was the third thing. All right, number 4 is going to be having like something like a powerful food or a smoothie or some food that's going to give you a ton of energy, guys. So personally, I like to have a power smoothie. That's the best thing for me personally. I actually get like a Nutri Ninja, similar to a NutriBullet, or some kind of really good blender, and you basically throw a lot of good stuff in and just really fill your body up with really good nutrients, right? First part of the day, have a really good drink like that. It's going to do so good for you. But you might have your own thing going on, which is completely cool, but something that you feel it's going to be really good for your health there. I mean, some people say, have water in a day. Some people say juice. I like to have a smoothie. There's the ambulance here. Something's going on there. So I personally like to have a smoothie with a ton of vegetables, some fruits, nuts, seeds, oils, and some supplements in there. I have actually about over 20 ingredients in my smoothie at the moment. And I haven't been having it here in Thailand because I've been enjoying their food here a little bit too, but usually that's my routine, guys. I'll have a power smoothie and just have that and have that throughout the morning as well. All right, so that's probably the 4th thing I would look at. And another thing as well is stretching exercises. So I do have a routine where I do about at least 6 stretches, and I'll do each one for about a minute each. And something about stretching in the morning is such a great effect on your body, because say you've got physical pain in your body, or you're feeling a bit out of balance or something, stretching can just help to kind of get those knots out. And especially if you're like doing like a desk job or something like that, where you're sitting down a lot during the day. I mean, so many people in Western culture are sitting down a lot, and oh man, you gotta move. Our bodies are made to move and things like that. So at least having a stretching routine where you can get your body aligned and stretched and feeling good first part of the day, I think is going to really help you to set the tone in your body for the rest of the day. And there's your 5 things. However, I'm going to throw one bonus thing in there, and that is, there's so many things you could do, right? You could do dancing, you could do some exercise, you could throw in, maybe going for a walk. You could throw in writing down your goals and setting your goals for the day and reading out your goals out loud. You could throw in doing some incantations, and all these things I actually have done. I've even done singing in the morning, where I'll practice this Roger Love singing warm up, get my voice happening. So there's so many things you can do to get yourself in a really great state. There's so many things. However, there's one more I'm going to talk about a little bit more, and this is like a bit of a bonus one. That is practicing your hobby, practicing your passion, practicing whatever it is you want to be really good at. One of the things I personally do in my life is I love playing drums, and so I found that if I practice in the morning, it's so much more effective. It just seems to go deeper. It seems to get integrated more into your nervous system because it's earlier in the morning. And also the fact is, if I leave it till later on in the day, sometimes it never shows up because, as you know, we live in a pretty busy time, and I have quite a busy lifestyle myself. So if I do it first thing in the morning, it just seems to show up there in the morning. I have the time to do it because I have so much more abundance of time, especially if you're getting up early. If you can get up like say 5 o'clock, that's say usually get up at 6, what's an extra hour in your day? So finding some time to practice your hobby or your passion or whatever it is you want to be really good at, that is going to be awesome for you in your life. All right, so there you go. There's 5 things with a few bonus things you can practice in the morning to get yourself in a great state and feeling good. And I hope you practice these things because they will make a difference. And I'll be hopefully recording some more videos while I'm here in Thailand. After I think I visit that beach, I might go for a swim in the beach or the pool this morning here. So guys, hope you got some value from the video, and hope you have a great day today, and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having an awesome time, and I'll see you all soon. See you soon, guys.